For the details. We have someone already on the case.
The valuable is near. The valuable is near. The valuable is near.
Tucked away. I accept this message. I see. Oh, good.
Reagents. Load special.
What are these pylons doing everywhere, Lady Medea? They control the barrier before the docks, that much is clear. Perhaps the Titan's legions use them to coordinate attacks.
They are the product of a very sick mind, imprisoning so many shades in the...
That's terrible. I hadn't realized the pylons were...
The hideous thing won't seem to go away. Keeps rematerializing practically.
one more ribeye. Hold still in their shades. Last one. The barrier's weakening. Just a couple of these left. It's her.
No surprise that Strife Incarnate recently decided to show up as she is wont to do. Eris made good sport of us before.
Our bond renewed. They're trying to slow me down. The Boar of Erymanthus. Let go your rage, spirit.
Welcome to the fine city of Ephira, Witchy. Most important thing to know is, whatever happens to you there, I cannot be held liable. I work weapons, not miracles.
He wants a sacrifice. Very well. Olympus, I accept this message. By her grace.
สำหรับบางคนอาจจะไม่รู้นะครับ
Foes eliminated. The barrier's down.
You know, it's gotten harder sneaking down into the underworld of late. Good thing I happen to know an expert.
gets.
You said nobody took your eye before, as well as your sheep. How did you lose them then?
Nobody played a dirty trick on me as Al. Bunch of sailors thought they could get away with my sheep, so I ate a couple of them. The sailors, that is. But nobody got me when I wasn't looking. Then he got away.
And you've sought vengeance on this nobody ever since?
No, not me personally. Someday somebody's gonna get nobody for what he did. So I am gonna get you. Sorry. It's down to crawling. Shouldn't have done that.
Need shells.
You lousy little. Good night.
Fast asleep again. Whoa. Maybe I should switch. Very well. Let's go, Freenos. They got through.
Kronos warrants every bit of justice you dispensed and more, my niece. I was already angry with him after everything he'd done, and that was...
Interlopers. They're gone. Beg pardon? Area clear. Now for the captain's wheel.
catastrophic storm brewing at the top of Olympus. Can't get anywhere near it.
That storm conceals the real threat. Kronos awakened the father of all monsters and set him loose. These forces we're fighting, they're just a stalling tactic.
You're saying that's bloody Typhon? Oh, God. Since I was young, I pray to all of you.
No, we're going...
Oh, then I'll pray just in case. I figure it couldn't hurt. Just please be careful, Melly. And before you... Hope it helps.
Thanks. Bye.
Moss from Pine. She's back, piggies! Welcome, Poppet. Though
Madam Cersei, that is perfectly all right. There's no...
I'm grateful that you understand. Of late, Then very well.
Thank you.
Shall we back, piggies?
This is the hidden isle I revealed. What's Hermes offering this eve?
That's my little niece. All for you.
I'd much rather keep on hammering this metal up.
Had to do it.
Was as close as I'm liable to get to blowing up.
The Smith God's power. Lord Charon's ship. Hear me, on my authority. My lord, is this your ship? It is remarkable. Smooth sailing all the same. What the?
Hi, babe. Come on, really? I thought I made myself real clear with you.
This is just another night to me, Eris. So you stand with Kronos against the gods. So what? You're just an...
Hate to break it to you, Trouble. Obstacles are...
Well, started it. Golden apple. Made it. Should keep me company. Blast. Predictable.
The Queen could not believe.
My son Hephaestus need only prove he can exude the confidence befitting a god, rather than whatever it is he...
Coinage. And down we go. Clear.
Choose your path. Shine ever brighter.
Here, little fish. Hooked one. I caught a crystal. Blast off. Ought to choose wiser alliances. made themselves at home. Now. Adamant. In the name of Hades. Off I go. Spotted them. Have you confronted Prometheus before?
I knew Prometheus prior to all this. I suppose our tendencies toward matters of the mind connected.
I shudder to think what mortals must have been like before they had any reason.
Perhaps he thinks he did, or has as much as he requires. Unfortunately. A sound plan. May you again prevail.
Legions of Kronos. The skull gleams anew.
Allow me.
Golly. Prometheus.
Do you hear that? Typhon climbs the dark side of the mountain even now. Impressive that you cast him down before. but he shall not rest till the palace of Zeus lies in ruin.
He'll be destroyed, you along with him if that's what it takes. If he were truly unstoppable, you wouldn't be impeding my...
I am. It's strange to think that time can be a limited commodity even for deathless. Let's go. Let's see the rules. As it did. Far worse. Waits above.
A feather. What happened here? Monsters. Delivery coming soon.
Thus you have risen.
Closer to the top. You've got your father's looks. Olympus, I accept this message. Let's fish. Got a bite. This is a lamprey. Here it comes. Next floor. that monster. That was Typhon. Almost to the top.
Hey, hey!
Moonlight guides you.
Same. So, what did you think of that palace? Finally got to see the glory with your own eyes, a serious...
The Palace of Zeus wasn't like any place I'd ever seen. It's very beautiful, but...
Well, I for one quite like it, Dark, but I've spent more time in the underworld than everybody else up here combined. As for the palace, at least it's kept us safe in all of this.
Let's keep it that way.
It is I. See how you like this, you monster.
Right on time.
You have him down, but enemies, fight on. Protect the palace, everyone!
monster. Another void lens. Negation from the present for unraveling the past. To all my family on the mountain, let me pass. That's the sun. Music.
Welcome.
We welcome you.
Moonlight, guide us.
We got that monstrous fiend once more, young lady, thanks most certainly to you. Such courage in the face of catastrophe. And our palace remains safe and secure, and further reinforced.
You were splendid, my dear. Had things grown any more dire, we were preparing for a last resort a son of ours developed. But the cost of it is high indeed. Thus,
it's my pleasure to have been of service to our family, Queen Hera, and to see the wonders of these halls once more. Perhaps we may yet permanently dissuade Typhon.
And what do you have in mind on that account? Our own research has yet to yield the force that could take Typhon without also taking this entire mountain down.
I've gathered useful specimens of Typhon's flesh, and we've been studying how we can use it in our craft. But we don't yet have meaningful progress to share.
Oh, come now. Driving back that monster more than once is progress meaningful enough. My lord husband thought that your first such victory could have simply been a fluke.
Now, what I said, dear wife, was that a single victory against Typhon did not prove more such victories could be achieved. But now you've demonstrated otherwise, Melinoi, and spurred our hope that we shall rid ourselves of this foul menace soon enough.
King Zeus, Queen Hera, by your leave I ought return with what I found, in case it leads to new discoveries about how we can do just that. Thank you all for your continued aid.
You have our gratitude in kind.
It's good to see you again, cousin. Just as I was beginning to fear my song would be tonight's sole source of cheer.
Lord Apollo, good to see you too. Please give my regards to the others. I would have liked to meet, but I'd best be getting back.
Of course, you must be on your last legs. The others surely would have liked to see you too, especially your grandmother, but they couldn't leave their posts. Please accept our apologies, and let us help you to return.
Tell Lady Demeter and everyone I wish them well. Goodbye for now, everyone. May you be safe and well. Return to Shadow now. Back from the palace. Mwah! We beat the father of all monsters, Phrynos.
Hey, Mal. So, how's it going on Olympus recently? Or wherever you were last night? See anything good up there besides the snow?
I made it all the way to the summit, where I confronted the ancient monster called Typhon. It said that all of the monsters can be traced directly to him, but he's by far the biggest and the worst I've ever seen.
Mel, I'm the one who's supposed to scare you, not the other way around. So, did you beat this guy or what?
As a matter of fact, I did.
Well, then he's not
Let's
so
have a look
scary
around.
after all.
So it is written. So...
What? I'm warning you, you better cut this out, Trouble. Messing with Kronos, messing with Typhon, messing everything up. That's supposed to be my job.
You clearly did your job already. I'm in the process of undoing it. Much like how I often pick up after you.
Well, you're not gonna. And even if you do, you'll look back on this and wish things were as
I wouldn't mind if things were boring for a change.
I would.
Commendable result. Kronos must believe he has the upper hand now that Olympus has the father of all monsters bearing down on them night after night. But he has made a grave mistake.
Typhon cannot be controlled. If he no longer had Olympus to contend with, he would probably come after Kronos next. There must be some way we can redirect his rage.
If not his rage, the very nature of his being. I have always taught you that our craft is never to be used for destruction alone.
Disintegration of monstrosity. Typhon does not belong in this world. Kataski Onaski.
Belt your words.
Every possibility. The snake reed. Into the earth you go. Death to Kronos?
Sure. You trying to get me in trouble with Hecate or something? Why don't you take your bottle before I smash it and get your scrawny ass out of...
I wasn't trying to get you in trouble, Nem. I was just... You know what? Forget it.
Got yet another Titan up against us, huh? Prometheus. One of the smart ones, so they say. And now, an enemy.
Yes, the whole chain him to a mountain so an eagle could eat his regenerating...
Come ask me whether he deserves his vengeance if ever you want to feel any worse.
Watch with the treason, Nem. I'll take the special. So often has my sleep been racked with nightmares. Memories, perhaps, of when Headmistress took me in. If your dreams are troubled too.
You tried?
Did he just... Have I tried what?
May we converse? Mind telling all these shades that no, the father of all monsters isn't back? Because they're so caught up with this outrageous rumor, they don't buy it when I tell them.
Commander, the thing is, I confronted Typhon himself just last night, while Kronos schemes from the underworld.
I knew all that. It's just, I was just checking to see if my disciples had the nerve to stand up for that which they truly...
So you knew of Typhon's return?
Yeah.
Death to Kronos.
Yeah.
เดี๋ยวคืออย่างคนของไปย้ายบ้านจะกลับบ้านละไม่หรอกแม่ทักมาเนี่ยน่าจะอยากให้ไปรับให้มั้งก็ขนของไปได้เยอะอยู่ได้ไม่นานหรอกว่านะมันไม่ได้อยู่สบายเหมือนบ้านหรอกคือบ้านดีๆนะมันคนเยอะเป็นบ้านเลยแล้วมันเป็นอินโทรเวิร์ตอ่ะเห็นปะมันชอบนั่งในห้องทั้งวันแล้วแบบว่าแล้วมันบอกว่าแม่บอกว่าน้องเสร็จงานแล้วก็เป็นอีโมดแบบร้องไห้เดี๋ยวแสดงว่าน่าจะบอกทักมาหาแม่ว่า
Nothing of worth without struggle.
เมื่อวานซื้อเด็ก2 วันเองมั้งยังโมงยังโทรอยู่งานอยู่เลยเด็กงานที่